join us for a tasting of the Gin Sul gin from Germany. Hi, I'm Jo, this is Maximo. We are Tipples and Treats. Today we have a gin.
We do.
Now this is a bit unusual.
An unusual gin.
Is this, it is glass.
It could be ceramic or
Oh.
it could be glass.
I think it's ceramic actually.
So
That's unusual.
This is a special gin. It is, I think,
Oh, they're all special.
gin number 3 from our recent auction purchase. This was a travel exclusive, I believe. And this,
By travel exclusive, you mean only was available at duty-free shops at the
that's
airport?
right, yeah. Not really readily available anywhere else in Australia. So I paid around about $41 Australian for this. The recommended retail price is about $71.50
Australian.
Australian. So it's a fair saving.
It is?
This particular gin hails from Hamburg in Germany. It's a dry gin. It's 43% alcohol, and it is a 500ml bottle or half a litre bottle, which is reasonably expensive for a reasonably small bottle.
Gin often comes in smaller bottles, doesn't it? This one just seems quite small, but
yeah. So I think this is quite well known in sort of gin circles worldwide, but more especially in Germany as being a pretty nice gin. There's really not much information about this other than this gin was sort of done in sort of a Portuguese style. And the botanicals...
What is Portuguese style?
Oh, I'm not really sure. But the botanicals are juniper, cardamom, lavender, lemon peel, and there's also hints of cinnamon, rose blossoms, and allspice, and rosemary.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit going on there, isn't it? Yeah. So it's quite a bright...
I think I got quite enough.
Clear gin.
Yes.
I can see sort of, I don't know whether they're air bubbles or there's floating bits in it. Can you see, look, the floating bits?
No.
No, that's
No,
quite...
I can't.
No?
I expected it to be clear, even though it's in a,
Yes.
Ooh, get some aromas.
It's quite aromatic, isn't it? It's quite a strong, pronounced gin nose.
Smells quite nice from a distance. Let's take a closer inspection. I do like the smell. It's interesting. How is it?
It's quite unusual.
Is it?
Yeah, it's quite... It starts off the palate quite smooth, and then sort of the pepper builds, and it's got a reasonably long peppery finish, but it's sweet and smooth with a spicy finish, I'd say.
You are right.
And I think I can sort of taste the lavender. I've never actually eaten lavender to say...
But you've smelled it.
I have, and I think the palate sort of has sort of a lavender undertone, or there's, it's quite an unusual sort of creamy, oily taste to it, isn't it? It's quite unusual. I quite like it. It's quite nice, neat, isn't it?
It's quite nice. It's
strong gin.
The citrus isn't coming through for me. The lemon peel. It's more spicy and something else, I think.
Yeah, maybe it's the cardamom and perhaps cinnamon or something. It's quite nice though, isn't it?
Yes.
Quite
Very
peppery.
pleasant drinking.
Yeah, nice and smooth and creamy.
Yes. Yep.
Let's try it with a bit of ice.
Yeah, the juniper is obviously obviously there.
It's the most pronounced thing, but it's quite a nicely balanced
Yes.
gin, I think. And we have our special gin coasters from South Australia,
Yes.
from the Barossa Distilling Company. So I thought I'd get them out, and seeing as we're trying a gin.
Must use it.
Yes,
Let's
protect
see the mess you've made.
our table and yes,
Stop spillages.
and name drop. It hasn't cut down the nose
No,
at all.
no, I think I can smell a bit more floral now.
I think so. It's certainly quite a delicate yet complex gin.
I think that maybe that rose blossom is coming
I think
through,
so,
or-
maybe. It's cut down the spice a little bit,
Yes, it has. It's
not significantly.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it sweet, but it's sweeter than it was, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
just a little.
Little bit less spice, a little bit
Yes.
more sweetness. There's certainly a lot going on, isn't it? It's quite complex. It's got quite a very long finish. A pleasant finish,
Yes.
long and pleasant,
Yeah.
with sort of the juniper spiciness and sort of you've got hints of cream, sort of.
I think some of the slightly more unusual gins that you purchased from auction have tended to be a little bit
Different.
not so dimensional
And this
as
is
this. They're a bit more sort of straight down the line.
traditional gins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is
This is similar to like an Australian gin with
it's verging towards that a little bit, I think. Yeah.
they're trying different things and different combinations, but it's quite well balanced, I think.
Yes. I think they've done a pretty good job.
Enjoyable, and I think the test will be whether it makes a nice gin and tonic. So we've used our Mediterranean fever tree tonic. I thought it'd be a nice
Our go-to tonic.
accompaniment to the gin.
Like it smells just creamy now. Very nice. Yep.
That's added even more delicate complexity. It's like you can actually taste the tonic, but also taste the creaminess of the gin.
I need to balance it a little bit more.
More gin.
Got to get your balance just right. I think I added a little bit too much tonic.
It's quite a delicate gin. I think over tonic in it.
Yeah. Look, I've said it more than once, haven't I? Why would you drink a gin without being able to taste it? You might as well, I don't know, just have a tonic.
And get slowly drunk.
Not so slowly drunk. But
quite a nice gin and tonic. It's quite delicate.
that's just nice now.
Is it?
Yep. Yes, it's sort of rounded it off.
Balanced it out a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reduced the spice. But I think that's the main thing it's done, is like take the spice
made it
level
an
down
enjoyable
quite a bit.
G&T.
Very pleasant.
I think there's only one problem with this bottle.
You can't see how much is in it.
Well, there's another thing.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
What?
And it's a small bottle, so I think it'll go quite quickly.
Yeah, well, most gin bottles are this size. This just looks smaller for some reason.
Well, it's half a litre as opposed to 700 or 750
yeah,
ml, so there's
most
a bit
of
less.
the gins behind us are the same.
Are
Yes.
they? I thought most of them were about 700 ml.
It depends.
Maybe we can have this argument off camera.
Maybe we'll just put out a few gins and do a comparison on the size.
That's right. Indeed. But this has been a really nice addition to the.
Very nice.
What's a collection of gins called?
Gin collection?
A gaggle of gins or something, or is that like geese? I'm not sure. On that note, if you've liked this review, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We will endeavour to produce more reviews in the coming days and weeks.
We will produce more reviews.
We will.
We won't endeavour.
We will. Well, it is an endeavour to produce.
No.
It's a labour of love, isn't it?
Yes.
On that note, a pleasing note.
Yes. Like and subscribe.
Indeed. Cheers, Joan.
Cheers.